Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Consuming Shadow. I realize it's incredibly early for me to be doing this one. Actually, I'm shooting it the same day as I shot The Warrior, but hey, I'm incredibly bored right now. I'm just waiting for something to happen, and until it happens, bored of, watching NCIS, so might as well do something a little bit more interesting with my time that isn't working out. So, this is going to be my last run of The Consuming Shadow, at least non-request run, I guess I should say. I'm going to be doing the Wizard. Now, as I said before, each character has, there's endings A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. G is you die, E and F you run out of time, D you banish the wrong god, C you're trapped in the god's realm, B you lose your mind but escape. A is the one you've seen me get with all my other run-throughs of the Scholar, Warrior, Ministry Man. And I'm going to attempt to get as the Wizard. I will likely have to resort to narcotics. It's very, very difficult as the Wizard, I find. If you want to see any of the other endings, feel free to let me know. I will happily do my best to get them. There's some that are definitely easier to get. The interesting thing is, unlike most of the, how should I put them, story descriptions, that don't really seem to change much character to character, the endings do change wording depending on character. For example, if you banish the wrong god as Scholar, he wonders if perhaps the god looks at you as an ally before you take your own life. And Trilby says, of course he was tired, he was going to make mistakes, but he was so arrogant to believe that he could pull it off, and believes he's a coward before he takes his own life. So there's little things like that. But for now, let's focus on the Wizard. She's a master of magic, blighted by chronic forgetfulness. She starts with all spells, and loses no sanity from spellcasting, which is amazing. Unfortunately, the runes degrade with use, but are renewed by examining wall runes. So unfortunately, the runes on the wall aren't as useful as they were before. She has, unfortunately, no melee attack, which is downright miserable for me. Because as you've seen, I really like using my melee. Gun is nice, but as we saw with the Warrior, sometimes all you need is a little bit of brute force. But without further ado, December 19th, 2013, the darkness that has descended upon this nation is infuriatingly unscientific. I refuse to lie down and wait for some all-powerful arcane being to rewrite the laws of physics. Sometimes the runes and their syllables are clear and sit heavily in my memory like harsh stone slabs. At other times, I find myself unable to even hold the simplest of them in my mind. I fear I must combat these invading forces now, for my mind may soon cease to be my own. And let's just begin the journey. I really don't like I'm gonna play as her, but yeah. Like how drug effect is like a big thing for her. Sanity, because we're definitely gonna need more sanity as her. What do we got? We got medkit capacity, ammo capacity. Gonna put that there. Where's health? It's actually some pretty decent layout for her. Let's do that. Now we gotta decide. Generally, if something gets close to you as her, you have messed up significantly. I'm gonna get additional ammo and medkit capacity. Now we have to decide health and equipment or sanity. I'm gonna go with the extra sanity. So we have plus 23 health, plus 48 sanity, plus 7 ammo, plus 2 random equipment, plus 28 medkit capacity, and plus 8% drug effect. Let's get started, shall we? Text, Mystery of Occultism. You can find information you need in Talents Handed by the Shadow. Softworth would be the best place to start. Alright. Unfortunately, money management is crucial for this character. And you notice how much extra ammo I start with. And we'll also look at the spells. So this is the, where is it? Mass Death is the most important one. Once the enemy knows we're there, we cast that and we make all the bad men go away. So we're going to start by going to Holbury. Now this playthrough will probably take longer than even the Scholar. In Ministry of Occultism. The reports of a sleeper cell in Stonesbury. Set destination. Well, Holby is a civilian town. We're going to go to Sawforth and then to Stonesbury. And with with no luck at all, I'll have to show you another text. Each god has a rune, a color, and a responsibility. Connecting the dots will help you deduce which god is invading. Hey, thanks, T. I never would have guessed that. Alright, here's the scan. Okay, so Rift. I'm done reading these at this point. Pretty much. So we see how much extra ammo I have, which is very helpful in cases like this, especially for her. So you see this rune, it's Kuz in white. And she mentions as a territory or a gesture of thanks or recognition to another god. And it says rune renewed, so if I'd used Kuz at all, it would have just been renewed to full. Now this is where she gets tricky, because you need luck. It's a vast amount of luck for her. Because sometimes you can get incredibly lucky, and sometimes not so much. Proper ammo management and proper spell management is key when playing the wizard. And unfortunately, because of the random number generator, Agun Kuz Shum. So, and that kills it. Now, if we look at the rune, you'll notice that slightly the coloration is off a bit now that they're being moused over. Look at AU, it's fine, but compared to Kuz, after 4 more casts of that, those runes will be useless. Unfortunately, you need to find AU's concept of disease. You need to find the corresponding rune in order to rejuvenate it. Not just one rune rejuvenates them all, which means I would have to find each of those different runes, which is incredibly unfortunate. It works out very nicely if there's a god rune are the runes required for the spells, because they're going to show up a lot more often than a normal rune. Not going to waste the spell on that one. Because that was just a parasite there, a larval form of the floater. Go away. So no point to waste my good ammunition on it. Well, by that I mean my you're gonna die today spell on it. Ow! Agun Kuz Shum. And like that you die. Teaches you to spear me. Jizo is the god of madness. Well, that's helpful, actually. So you can already see most other characters already been done with this dungeon. Could be that I'm taking it a little slow, and I did take a little bit more time on the explanation. But like I said, she's a lot more fragile. Thankfully, we're low right now. And that is AU Agun. What we got? And that is useless. We're just gonna run for it because I'm nearing the end of this video and I want to get back to the car. Agun Kuz Shum. Except, you know, not completely run for it because no need to yet. I don't think a hunter monster actually spawned because I took a while in that room, so. Ooh. Agun Kuz Shum. Unless we're starting to run a little low on some of those spells. Oops, we're running out of time. We're running out of time. Can I make it? Can I make it? No, I'm not gonna make it. Alright, gonna have to end the video here.